Hi, Chad here with Purple Collar Life, and you read that title right. This video is about how you can get SiriusXM All Access for $2. I know it sounds unreal, and if you've had Sirius before, you know that that's a really good deal. This video is going to be about how I contacted Sirius and got all access for 3 months for $2. Actually, under $2. So I spend 3 to 4 hours a day in my car driving to and from work. And that means I listen to a lot of radio. I listen to music channels, I listen to NFL, I listen to baseball, I listen to Howard Stern, and I like listening to that radio. So what I do to make sure that I get the best rate possible is, number one, I set a reminder on my calendar 1 day before my subscription will expire, and I reach out to Sirius that 1 day before. I used to do this by phone, but I found it takes sometimes upwards of a half an hour to get through to the right person. So now I've used the chat system, and it seems that I can get everything negotiated in under 10 minutes. 2. I explained to them that I want to keep the same price that I've had, and in the past that price for me has been $49 for 6 months of all access. Now that includes all the fees, because the fees add up to about $30 more for the plan for every year. 3. I let them know that I'd like to cancel if I can't get the same rate. This is very important, and you do have to be willing to cancel. There have been times with the Jeep that I've canceled my Sirius subscription entirely so that I start receiving offers in the mail to re-up, and then they're more willing to negotiate. 4. I tell them that I'm not willing to spend more than my budget. I tell Sirius that I have a certain amount budgeted and I am unwilling to spend any more than that. And 5, I ask to be escalated to a supervisor. A lot of times the first person you talk to doesn't have the authority to give you the best rate. So if you get escalated to a supervisor, or you tell them that you'd like to cancel, they will escalate you to someone that can get you the best rate. Now in the last week, my SiriusXM subscription in my Volt was going to expire. So I got the reminder on my phone that it was time to call and cancel or renew. So that's exactly what I said when I got onto the SiriusXM chat and told them that my subscription's going to expire, I'd like to either renew or cancel. I very quickly and clearly told them that I was unwilling to spend any more than my budgeted amount, and I told them that I would be willing to do the $49 for 6 months of all access, and that $49 had to include all the fees and taxes. They quickly got back to me and said that was not currently an offer they had, but if I was willing to use a shorter term of 3 months, they could give me all access, which includes all the channels on the radio and the streaming service to the phone, for $2 for 3 months. Now, I could barely keep my excitement inside, and I said, okay, I'm willing to do that. Because what I'll be able to do now is in 2 months and 29 days, just before it expires, I'll get back onto the chat and tell them I'm only willing to continue my service at that same price. That means that in a year's time, I'll be paying $8 for 1 year of all access SiriusXM. So that's my tips to you. Use the chat, be willing to cancel, ask for a supervisor, know what you're willing to spend, make sure that the price includes all the fees and taxes, and right now, if you tell them you're going to cancel, you can get 3 months of all access for $2. I actually had a little bit of a prorated credit on my account because it was the day before it was going to expire. So my 3 months of all access is costing me $1 and I believe 48 cents. I'll put the graphic up above. But don't give up on it. Thanks again. That's what Purple Collar Life is all about. We work really hard for our money. We want to get the best value for our dollar. And sometimes that means negotiating. I negotiate with Sirius, I negotiate with OnStar, I negotiate with our cable company, because they all are willing to work with you if you just spend a few minutes to negotiate with them. Please hit that subscribe button and like this video, share with your friends, tell others how they can save on their SiriusXM subscription. Thanks again.